The crew worldwide, from Cali to Twitter, real hardcore fans, boxing ass niggas, consistency cops, police the views, we'll pull up receipts for any debate you choose. Shout outs to Clanarchy for the dope production. Ring Gang stay with the best discussions. Ring Gang Radio.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Ring Gang Radio. Tonight we'll be picking who we think will win between Robert Easter and Mikey Garcia on July 28th, this Saturday. I'll go first. I'm picking Mikey.
Hey y'all, what up? This your boy News. You know, it's that Ring Gang Radio, Ringside Rave. You already know what it is. For this fight, I'm going with my boy. I'm going with Mikey Garcia to win.
Yo, what's good, Joe? It's Pat Scorpio, the New England representative, representing that Ring Gang Radio. And my pick is Mikey Garcia.
What's up, y'all? This is Maul, Ring Gang Radio, Rules and Boxing, going with Mikey Garcia.
What up? This is your boy King P, Ring Gang Radio out of New York, and I'm going with the boy Mikey Garcia.
All right, so when News made his pick, my jaw damn near dropped. And if y'all don't know, this is your boy Smoke. Back in the day, we had the Smoke Squad, and Mikey Garcia was basically the co-capo behind BATB, Badass Tim Bradley. So I'm a big Mikey fan. It's no surprise that I would be picking him, but to hear News picking him is a surprise. So News, fill us in.
Right, yeah, you gotta explain that one, bro. Why is that?
Yeah, because you did a bait and switch.
Right.
I swear you was gonna say these two.
Right. The reason I say Mikey Garcia is gonna win because I give a prediction. And I got to give the prediction, and I believe that Mikey Garcia has the more fundamental skills, and they're going to win out. I think Robert Easter is. I want Robert Easter to win. I want Robert Easter to win. Like, if I could pick who's going to win the fight, I would pick Robert Easter to beat Mikey Garcia and become the star that he needs to be. But right now, I just think that Mikey Garcia is going to still be too fundamentally sound for him, too technically skilled for him. And he's going to outpoint him to a victory. I don't think Robert Easter is going to knock Mikey Garcia down, right? And I think that with Easter changing his style up for the first time in the fight and sending the fight from distance, I don't think he's going to work in his first fight. Kind of like when he fought Mikey Garcia with Kevin Cunningham in his very first fight. Like, they show improvement, but it's their very first fight. This is a huge fight for Robert Easter to be in his very first fight with Kevin Cunningham. I think it's going to be competitive, and Robert Easter is going to show people more than what they think he has. I think Mikey Garcia is just going to be just a little too technically skilled for him.
So you got Mikey by points. How do y'all see Mikey winning?
First of all, see, this is crazy because I done told News that Easter had these issues, that he lost his last
2 fights,
3 and 4 fights, all this back and forth. Now he's seeing the light with this. But yeah, I see.
I don't agree with that. I don't agree with those.
True to me, because I told you before, Easter isn't all that. I mean, I told you Easter struggles too much. Be like, nah, Easter's too big for Mikey. All this and the third. All of a sudden, now you're talking some sense about this, man.
What I'm saying is that Robert Easter does have the talent and the skills and the ability to beat Mikey Garcia.
But
if I'm picking who's going to win, if I had to bet on who's going to win, I'm going to bet with the person who's shown me more technical skill for a more consistent time period. And Mikey Garcia has done that. This is Robert Easter's first time stepping up in competition.
I need you to blind stand Easter for us, man. You gotta say fucking bullshit, yo. Easter, Ohio. I want you to be like that.
Oh, I'm just giving my prediction at this point. If I can just go ahead and talk like what I want to see, I think Mikey is gonna win. I think he's gonna win like that. But man, no, of course, man. I would love to see Robert Easter beat Mikey Garcia.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, Easter's gonna win. Easter's gonna win. Good. You got that energy, man. Don't
If you think that I want Mikey Garcia to win, no, I don't. I'm just saying. I think like, unfortunately, it's like when I watch my Lakers play. I mean, I want my Lakers to win, but unfortunately, we might lose this fight. And I think unfortunately, Robert Easter might lose this fight. But man, I hope he beats Mikey Garcia. I really do. Man, Robert Easter, come on, man. He's underrated.
Robert Easter,
He's underrated.
like, he has a lot of skills and he has good geography with his body pause. That he could be really, really, really good. The thing is, I think he's underperformed to this point, and taking this fight as his first fight with Kevin Cunningham, I think is a mistake. I think he needs a transition fight, not a star-making fight. But that's just the boxing fan inside of me. I personally think that once Mikey starts landing the left hooks consistently, we're going to see one knockdown turn into a TKO. Probably 10 rounds.
See, I don't see that. I mean, I think Easter, for one of his like big things, is he has a chin and he has some recovery powers. Because, like I said, mentioned before, that fight with Kami when Kami went that KO shot that that gave him that flash knock, and he recovered quick from that. I was like, okay, he can take a good shot. Mikey, although he is a good puncher at 135, I don't know if he's gonna have the pop to actually stop Easter. I mean, but I do agree. I do agree he's gonna land those left hooks like nobody's business, But I think Easter's a little bit more durable in that fight. This fight going to the decision for Mikey.
So in New York and Florida, KO decision.
I think it'll be decision.
Decision.
Yep, I agree. Decision.
Decision. I was going twist, baby. And the best thing that Robert Easter can do, in my opinion, is that the best thing he can do is have a great fight, a great performance. He may lose. I mean, of course, I want him to win, but if he's gonna lose, I hope he loses in a star-making type of performance, because you can't have those. And that's what I'm expecting out of Robert Easter. People to put some respect in his name after this.
I agree, man. Whether you thought he won or lost his last few fights, dude showed toughness. So I think it's going to be a thing where if Mikey Garcia beats him, it's because he's going to punk him or Easter won't be ready for the bright lights. It's just because Mikey was the better boxer that night. And I think what News is trying to say is like, if Easter had a few fights under his belt with a new trainer, then his pick might be different. But it's tough to jump, this big of a jump in your first fight with a trainer. So I get what he's trying to say. I agree with that.
So I think, like I said, I think him picking Mikey as his first fight, that's not necessarily picking him, but fighting him now because he can, and I don't know if he can at another point in his career, just being honest. But I think he would do a lot better if he had like 2 or 3 fights with Kevin Cunningham as his trainer. Personally.
Man, I just think that he just needs to show up and have a good fight. At the end of the day, Mikey Garcia, at the end of the day, if you one of the top fighters there, that's still gonna get it known. He's still gonna get the big fight, because eventually Tank is gonna have to move up to 135.
Well,
you know what I mean, and he's gonna fight a Loma. So a fighter like an Easter. If Easter had a great performance and a loss to Mikey Garcia, Easter's name would be much higher than it is right now, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree with you. And
that's the only thing he can do besides beat Mikey.
The other thing, I want to see what happens when Mikey gets pushed. Because, I mean, against Broner, he wasn't necessarily pushed in the fight. And against Limpinets, I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say Limpinets pushed him. So if Easter can make it an ugly fight and get it to the second half of the fight, who the fuck knows? You know what I'm saying? Like, when is the last really rough and
No
physical
one.
fight that has? Right. So that's a question that's gonna need to be that probably may end up needing to be answered Saturday night. Like what's gonna happen if it gets dirty in there and Easter really trying to use his physical advantage is to his advantage. How will Mikey Garcia respond? So that's one thing I'm hoping that Easter tries to do.
I mean, Easter has significant physical advantage over like height and reach. So I don't think he has to make it dirty. I think he just has to be able to keep Mike at the end of a jab. It has to be consistent.
Right.
And he can't give up his height either. You can't go on the inside and try to bang with the Mike.
Right.
If he does that, then he's in Mikey's range, and Mikey will
Knock him out.
spam a left hook over.
So here's
It's just the discipline to do
here's
it.
the thing. Mikey will go into trench warfare. Like, he has no problem shooting it out, and neither does Robert Easter. So, to news to what you were saying as like a star making or like a very good performance that still propels you, even if you don't win. I could definitely see that happening if Mikey is like trying to make a point and knock Robert Easter out.
Right. Yeah. Like that's something I can see. I mean, like I said, I think Robert Easter has the skills to pull off the upset, but I mean that's a big task to ask. I mean, what is it? This is Easter's 22nd fight.
Yep. 22nd. Yep.
Against Mikey Garcia. You know what I mean? And this is his first big step up fight. I mean, he's had good. Don't get me wrong. He's had good opponents. Richard Kami is a good opponent. Fortuna's a good opponent. Dev, that's a good opponent. He was a champion. I mean, he's had good C B level competition. I just think that a huge jump. I think Mikey Garcia's top 5 skill for skill.
Yo, what up, y'all? It's Leon. I'm in this bitch. So let me drop my pick real
What's
quick.
good, Leon? Who you got?
What up, y'all? So look, I kind of overheard. I came in where news was saying, so I'm kind of in the same boat. I'm picking Mikey Garcia to win. I'm picking him by decision. But I really want Easter to do his thing, man. Hopefully he can just put up a good performance, worst case. But I don't think that he's going to get a decision against Mikey no matter what the fight is. So in that sense, I don't see him knocking Mikey out. So it's just going to be hard for him to win, period. And I think one thing we can't overlook is that we haven't seen Kevin Cunningham's Robert Easter. I don't know if that was mentioned, but we may have not seen the best Robert in the ring. So if we go based on his last performance, where he knows, he didn't do the right thing, maybe he didn't have the right adjustments in the ring, he may be able to get something, going into this fight, being with Kevin Cunningham, being away from, I think he trained in Cleveland or Ohio somewhere. So now he's in Miami. He's been in camp. We've been watching him. He's been working his ass off. So you never know what you can see. Mikey got touched up in his last fight too. So you never know. What Easter we gonna get. But like we said, Mikey is on another level. So I'm picking Mikey. But hopefully Robert Easter puts up a better performance than even AB did, right? Because he only won maybe one round, 2 rounds. So
It depends how generous you're feeling. So on the flip side, do you guys think that Kevin Cunningham could possibly have a Mikey plan after seeing him against AB?
I mean, you can have a plan. You implement the plan. That's how I feel about it. You know what I mean? Like, and I mean, not in the sense that Kevin Cunningham can't come up with a game plan. Kevin Cunningham was a really good
shouts to Kevin Cunningham.
A really good trainer. You know what I mean? Yeah, he's a really good trainer. But just like with AB, I thought he had a good game plan. He was telling AB to touch the body. He was telling him, but if the fighter can't done,
can't throw it. Yeah.
You know what I mean? If Mikey Garcia, the whole plan is to say, stay outside on Mikey. Stay outside. But every time you stay outside, Mikey comes and hits you with a left hook. hit you with a left hook under to the body. Then what? That the thin outside is gonna go away. Robert Easter might go back and resort back to I'm coming inside, I'm giving away my height. That's typically what happens with fighters. So I never really, me personally, I can never really say anyone can have a game plan because we see too many times that the game plans go out the window and adjustments have to be made.
Yep.
That's the question. Does Kevin Cunningham or does Robert Easter have a plan B and C prepared?
Because you know that Mikey has a plan A, D, C, D, and E. The type of fighter that he is.
Right.
I mean, let's just be real.
Yeah. Yep.
His brother was a fighter.
Yep.
His
That's what
dad
I
was
want
a
to see.
fighter.
That's what I want to see. We've said it for years. We've said it for years. We said it about AB. We said it about Robert Easter. We said it about Rashi Warren. We said it about all of them because they were Mike Stafford fighters. And the thing we said was they don't make adjustments. So now, yep. So now that they got Kevin Cunningham in the corner, and that's no disrespect to Stafford, but I like to see if Robert Easter, if Mikey Garcia takes away your first game plan, your first plan, I'm going to see the adjustment to what Mikey Garcia is doing. Can you do that, or is it going to be the same thing over and over, and just like it was before? And you know what I mean? I want to see that. I want to see the slight improvement. I want to see the improvements. That's what I want to see. I want to see the best Robert Easter we've ever seen. That's what I want to see this Saturday.
Yep.
Win or
That's
lose.
that's what's gonna have to take for him to win the best.
So if we get the Robert Easter, I don't want to say boxes from distance because we've never really seen him do that. But when he was more on the showbox arena, um, he was landing kind of more of those powerful right hand, like one punch knockouts or knockdowns. Do you guys think he'll be able to get off on Mikey like that? Or do you think Mikey will just be in too good of a position?
I mean,
Nope.
he's gonna have to wear down Mikey first in order, because that's how he got Mendes with that one punch KO, because Mendes
What do
got
you
worn
mean?
out, and then
What do you mean? What do you mean,
Huh?
wear him out?
I mean, slow him down so he's not moving a lot, because Mikey does have good movement, so that's the reason why is I don't see Easter just bullying Garcia on the ropes and landing a KO shot, because that's what Easter was doing in those days. I mean, that's how he put away Mendes.
Well, he was
Um,
also creating.
he's-
He was also creating distance with his jab.
Well, that too. Yeah, because he wasn't fighting inside as much as he been
Right.
doing his last couple of.
Yeah, I think that Robert Easter with Mikey Garcia, I think that he can land a lot of shots from Mikey Garcia actually. I mean, Mikey Garcia is good at movements, but he still
gets hit
gets
a
caught.
lot.
And yeah, so it's like I think Robert Easter, and he has faster hands than people give him credit for. So I think he can land a couple of nice bombs with Mikey Garcia. Now, can Mikey Garcia take him? Because I personally don't know, because we were supposed to find this type of stuff out in the AB fight. So AB decided that he didn't, he left his hands in Cincinnati, so we didn't really get to see what Mikey Garcia looks like taking flush shots from right hand from a big puncher. So I like to see if Robert Easter lands a couple shots, how Mikey Garcia takes them, and then we'll see. I mean, because this is also another proven fight for Mikey Garcia too. On the flip side, like
Yep.
not that he can't beat a Robert Easter, but this is more of a stamp on his resume that he's building, because he already has an Adrian Brown on there. He already took Lipinet's belt in his first fight at 140, and now he's coming back down and he's dropping down in weight. Like, I'm trying to take another undefeated fighter's belt.
And unified belt.
Right, and then I'm gonna go put it all on the line and make it basically all risk. I mean, all reward for me. Only risk is, damage, of course. There's always a high risk, but you know what I mean. All risk by trying to go up 2 weight divisions and fight Earl Spence, just to say I did it, just for the chance of history. Mikey Garcia is doing something different right now. And I don't know if people are seeing it, but yeah, the way that he's moving right now with how he's trying to build his resume, It's crazy.
Uh,
I do like that about it.
yeah, so a lot of people don't like Mikey for his outside the ring bullshit. Because let's keep it real, because most of the time it is bullshit. But inside the ring, me personally, I'm a Mikey fan, as y'all know. He keeps it a buck.
Yeah, I have no. There's nothing wrong with Mikey the Boxer. Mikey the Boxer is top 5 pound for pound. There's nothing, I mean, Mikey the person, he has some questionable views about things, but at least he doesn't beat you over the head with them. It's just, just stupid things he says every now and then. Every human makes mistakes. So, pretty much you just gotta judge him by what he does in the ring, and he's doing the damn thing.
Sure. Yeah, so it's going to be a really sick fight, and because of me being a huge fan of Mikey Garcia, I'm actually going to be at this fight. So if you end up listening to this, Section 103, come holler at me. Ring Gang Radio in the house, as always. I'm pretty sure my homie Leon is going to be there.
Yep. I'll be there. I'll be there with all my Mexicans. I'll be there among all the Mexicans. Hopefully they not booing the brothers in there this time. So,
man, they're gonna do it, man. Yeah, Cali's a different type of state, man. That's what they do.
Oh man, I don't know what that's like because I'm on the East Coast stuff, and I'm on the Midwest, but y'all know what I mean. When I go to my big fight in New York, ain't no booing the black fighters in there. Like, I mean, you mean Puerto Rican fighters get their little, you're not booing the black fighters in there either though. But I can't see a Mexican fighter like Mikey Garcia getting cheered and Robert Easter getting booed in New York. But I definitely can see that happen in Cali. That's funny. I have to get to a fight in Cali too. And where y'all going?
It's an experience and a half, bro.
Yeah, I have to get.
Yeah.
I feel like Texas would be like that too.
Oh, Texas for sure.
Yeah.
They would.
Fight. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But to my knowledge, Mikey's pretty popular in California because he trains in Oxnard, right?
Yeah, he's from California, right?
I don't know if he's from California.
California.
He's definitely from California.
But so, Pat,
So,
you'll be able to answer this. Who's on the undercard?
I know. Let's see.
you got Ortiz.
Ortiz is on there versus the guy that versus Parker's sparring partner, the one that I had jokes about, the one that was clowning Parker. Was it Kojanu or whatever the hell his name is?
Yeah, that's him. Razvan. Kojanu,
I mean, I seen him fight twice. He got knocked the fuck out on that ESPN Boxino tournament, and he made a fool out of Joseph Parker during his title defense. Ortiz should knock this guy out probably within 3 rounds. He's a complete bum.
And
that's the one thing about this card though, because like they had such a good main event. Why did they put this type of undercard on there? I just don't understand it. Like there should have been some better undercard fights.
Yeah, you got Carlos Balderas on there too, the Olympian who was in the Rio Olympics. They got 2 brothers, the brothers Balderas. So Ring Star Schaefer is really trying to push them. They were actually on the card in June. They just fought on the other card that was in LA. So he's trying to keep them active and push them.
Yeah, but they're not on they're not on the televised.
No, they're not televised. No.
And also
televised.
Gotcha.
Yo, and also, my bad.
Ortiz is the only one I know is on the undercard. Go look it up though real quick.
No, Chino's little brother, Fabian, is on that undercard too, I think.
Really? That should be interesting
Yeah,
to see how he's progressing.
Man, I think he still has his 0. well, I know.
We haven't seen him on TV yet, so.
Because I know some of the fights are gonna be streamed. Like the stuff that's not gonna be on TV is gonna be streamed. I think they mentioned his name.
On Facebook. It'll be on Facebook. Showtime Facebook.
Oh shit! I mean, I'm gonna be there. I don't know what time the undercards. Yeah.
3.
So
First. Yeah, they got Mario Barrios versus Jose Roman. That's the fight under Luis Ortiz.
Yeah, that's the opener. Yeah, that's the opener TV card fight. Yeah.
Then you got a Jamonte Clark that's not on the Levi's, but that dude is like what a tall ass 154. Yeah.
Cincinnati. I was telling you all about him. I seen him at the Adrian Broner Khabib Al-Khabib card when he was there back in 2015. Yeah, he like 6'2". I think he got a loss in one of his fights.
No, he almost lost.
Or is he still undefeated? So. Yeah, okay. Yeah, because that one dude caught him, but he nice. I like him. He's tall as hell for the division.
Yeah, he's almost my height.
Yeah, he's real tall. And I hope he gets a good better trainer. I mean, I know people like to come up with their trainers and things like that, but I mean, I just like to see the best guys with best trainers. I wish they can just get the best, you know what I mean? Just see people at their very best. And I like to see him mold his skills and see what he can do because he's real tall and got the nice skills to him.
I'd rather see these type of fights on the televised part instead of these fights. They should just flip that shit around, you know? These are the motherfuckers that have potential.
Yeah, I'm going to tune in to Facebook just to see it. Just to see it.
Right.
Well, your boys at From Ring Gang Radio will be in the house, so if y'all want to see it, I'll record any of the undercard fights.
Yeah, y'all just post it up. We're gonna post it on Ring Gang Radio, retweet it.
And also too, like the fighters be out there in Cali, like they go to those events, so they're gonna be all over the place. Because I remember because me and D got pictures with mad people over there when we were over there, Charlo and J-Rock. So yeah, you gotta get those pictures.
Yeah, you were a Charlo J-Rock, right? I guess not.
Maybe.
He was there.
But what
Not
what
here.
stadium was that at? Or whatever.
I think that was I think that was like USC's campus or some shit like that.
Yeah.
I don't know how they let you move with staple sign. Like I don't know, like you put in the air and like you can just walk around and stuff. If you can just walk around and stuff, then shit.
I mean, you gotta wait till the card is over. Like, I mean, if you do it before, or you have to wait till when that card's completely over, then you can go down. You can meet a whole bunch of guys.
I mean, I'm gonna be there before and after. Ring
game.
game.
Just make sure you have that spare battery.
Yeah,
pack.
for real. So one of the things that I need to cop before hit Target or something is just like that rechargeable bitch. So I can.
Oh, the rechargeable
so I can
battery.
get it on the fly. So I'm gonna be taking mad videos and pictures.
Yeah, the thing is, like, if you get on the floor, you can start moving around if floor tickets because you passed a certain security. But where we gonna be sitting, it steps down to the floor, and it's always a security person that stand on them steps to make sure nobody comes from even the front row where the seats start to the floor seat. But as far as we gonna see everybody because they're gonna be walking out of the backstage area. So that's why I was able to get the you gonna see Mikey, like he gonna pass you up as you go into the ring. That's what I'm saying. That's how I was able to dap Leo and see the Charlos and them. So, but people gonna have weed in the air. It's just you gotta be on cool, and then you gonna be in the front row. So they gonna see your ass. It ain't gonna be hard to find your ass. You know what I mean? You gotta go to the bathroom or some shit and do that. You know. I don't think it's gonna be hard to get nothing in there. If you're trying to get something in there, you could probably put that shit in the bathroom and be straight.
Y'all know me. I mean, enough said right there. Speaking of
Right.
the Charlos, though this is our Mikey Robert Garcia or fuck Robert Easter episode, um, Mel got popped today for domestic violence. Fuck.
What?
The way he
Yeah.
said that was funny. First of all, I don't know fuck Robert Easter. He gonna take Mikey Garcia and do what he need to do. But man, what the fuck? Right. I agree. Man, what is up with y'all boys? Come on, man. I
Maybe
ain't gonna say
maybe
here.
explains why he fought so poorly against Trout.
Nah,
Because he
Nah.
thought that was his girl?
nah,
Oh, man.
nah.
Took out all his aggression on him.
Man, I can't respect that, man. Like, I don't want to speak on what happens. Of course, we don't know what happened.
You don't know. Right.
If you know what I mean, but that's definitely not a good look to be accused of that. You know, that's all I can say. You know what I mean? I don't want to accuse somebody from just because some information came out, regardless of how you know what I'm saying you feel about they feelings. I mean, not feeling, but their ranking as a boxer. I don't want to judge him off of that, and so I'm gonna just hold my opinion until the fact all the facts come out, and it is what it is.
Y'all want to touch on that Porter Garcia? I mean, while we here, it just broke today, so
Yeah, so,
That's it.
I'm gonna make
what,
that
when's that happening? September what?
September 8th.
The week after Labor Day, the weekend after Labor Day. So yeah,
So when is Canelo
Permit.
2?
the following week,
After that.
Follow
and then what's the fight? Then the AJ fight is the week after that. So August is setting up to be good because we got Kovalev and them starting off August.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm sorry, I'm confusing the months. Y'all go ahead.
Same as me.
Man, yeah, we could talk about it. Sean Porter gonna beat Danny Garcia ass. We're gonna
Say
have
it.
to. I don't even talk about it. That's what's
Say
gonna
it.
happen. Sean
Yeah.
Porter gonna beat Danny Garcia ass. At the end of the day, Sean, man, listen, you can spam that left hook all day long, but it gotta work, man. Y'all keep talking about Danny Garcia could do this and that, but we ain't seen Danny Garcia knocking these fighters out at welterweight, man. He's knocking out people that are not Sean Porter's level. We haven't seen Danny Garcia, and that fight against Keith Thurman wasn't as close as them cards say they were.
Hell no, it
No,
wasn't.
the
Like,
only
Thurman
come
thing
on, man.
about it is that Danny Garcia did hit Thurman in the elbow hard as fuck, and that's why I don't think we'll ever see Thurman box again.
I
No,
mean,
let's not talk about that.
I mean, I don't even want to talk about that fight. I'm just saying that fight wasn't that close, and I don't even want to use a triangle theory. I'm just saying Danny Garcia, Sean Porter fought Thurman to a closer fight, and Sean Porter is going to give that work. Danny Garcia, somebody tell me why he won't.
Garcia is not gonna like that style that Porter going to employ. He's not gonna like that shit. I can
And
assure
Sean
you that.
talking shit. What?
So
Talking shit.
Porter stood up to punches from Thurman. We have not seen Swift actually legit knock a welterweight out, and to my knowledge, Porter started at 154. So even
Well, he started at one. He started at
get the
super
fuck
middleweight.
out of here.
He was way younger. Okay, well,
What? In the pro ranks?
He did.
168.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and as an amateur.
Yeah, he went down, but he started at middle. He started at super middleweight.
So let's say that Swift hits him with Amir Khan left hook. Y'all think Porter will be slapped or what?
Nope, he's gonna be come forward like a rabid dog. He'll be right back on that ass after step back and come forward again like he was doing against Thurman. Like Thurman was hitting him with flush bombs, man. Flush bombs. We seen Thurman connect on Porter. Porter didn't like all he did was step back and kept coming forward. Like
We also
man,
we also seen Porter get knocked down by Broner.
and yes, Broner knocked him off, but that was more of a Man, that was more of a. That looked more of a flash knockdown to me.
No,
No,
that motherfucker got put on his ass, bruh. And that was
He,
it
not
was
flash.
he did. I mean, he
it
got right up.
was
He wasn't moving.
it
He
was
got
a
right up.
timing
So
Man, he
shot.
had a sheepish look on his face, man.
It was a to me it was a
Bruner him with shit.
yeah, he did. He did. But it was a flash knockdown because Porter got right back up, and like he wasn't going backwards in the rest of the fight. Like you know what I mean? Like it wasn't like he was on his bike the rest of the 12th round. That was at immediately beginning of the 12th round. Broner caught him with the left. He put him down. He got right back up, and they was right back at it. Like it wasn't like he needed a second to get himself together and clear his head or something. Like I thought it was a flash knockdown. Like you get caught clean and you go down.
I think it was
You
more
get
of a
back.
timing shot than anything. Um,
Yeah.
I think he just caught him good,
I don't
but
know.
that doesn't really matter. Um,
Yeah. That's it. Danny Garcia's only choice. Come on, man.
Man,
I
that's
need to
gonna
hear
be
something.
yeah, it's gonna be a crazy fight. I think it's just gonna be whose style prevails. You know what I mean. You know what Porter wants to do, and you know Danny will wait and counter Porter. So
Nah, it's whoever struggles the least will win this fight.
Yep, because Porter, he wasn't looking that impressive his last outing. So gotta remember.
And then he was getting handled by Rios at some of that fight before
Right.
Rios got hilariously KO'd by a headshot. But Rios looked vintage for a couple of those rounds against Danny. It wasn't like it was a straight wash.
he was
You
putting
know?
hands on him,
Right.
not like hands, but he was touching him. Pause.
Yeah.
Not too many people seen it though, according to the number.
so when the last time Porter fought the Granados?
Granado.
When was that shit?
Man,
I can't
Man,
hear.
That was
That
like late last year, right?
Yeah,
October.
but about
October,
yeah, like October,
3rd,
November.
I think.
It's about a week or so before Garcia fight, I want to say.
So basically, he'll have a year of inactivity. Danny will have what 6 months, something like that.
I don't
Yeah.
know what Pops Porter is doing, having Sean fight like that. It's like, what the hell?
Yeah, that was not.
Well, Kenny Porter's not the best trainer in the world. He's just a
Yeah, but
motivator, I guess.
Kenny
I don't think he's him.
Kenny Porter's about that money. You can tell.
Yeah, all he wants is just to get that money from Sean so he can just continue to be a cat daddy like he's been doing for the last couple.
Hey, remember at
Yeah,
the Broner
yeah.
press conference when Broner was on his ass?
On his.
Like, what did he
Man.
say? He was like, "I'm gonna give you a check to your daddy." He's talking all this shit, man. That shit was crazy.
And then Corbin whooped his ass.
Then they fought.
The ultimate equalizer. So, that's another fight that's coming up. We also have, in terms of the other side of the world,
Every-
Dylan White
Every-
and Joseph Parker are going to fight. Are you guys going to watch that fight?
I'm gonna watch it, but because it's habit forming. But I'm not excited about Joseph fights. The only reason why I want the Femi fight interests me is because I want Femi just to take the belt off him. But I hate how Joseph Parker fights. I don't like it, and he's Samoan too. I don't understand why he's not David Tua. Why he fights the way he does. Why does he struggle so damn much? But I'm glad to nonetheless.
Why did Anthony Joshua fight him the exact same way then?
I don't know, Smoke, but the belt is off of that.
I'm not excited for the fight at all.
I'm not
I'm not
saying either.
interested in the fight. I don't think either of them are even top 5 heads. I'm not interested in it. Yeah, Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder, Alexander Povetkin, Luis Ortiz, and I'm putting Big Baby Miller over both of them.
I guess
Both.
we'll see.
So I don't. Yeah, I mean, I don't. I mean, that's not even counting Tyson Fury, but
Yeah.
until he get back. You know what I mean? So anyway, and yeah, no, I'm not excited about the fight at all. I mean, I think the only reason the fight has any relevance is because they getting the equivalent of a Drake. They fought Anthony Joshua, so that's why their name is ringing bells. That's
I
it.
think I also think it's an eliminator too. It's an eliminator of some sort.
Yep. Yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah, what? To get their ass whooped by Joshua or Wilder.
I'm tired of these
Yeah.
recycled, man. Remember back in the day, we had Samuel Peters being recycled and stuff like that, and
Peters could punch at least.
yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. We had people like Samuel Peters being recycled. We got Dylan White recycled. Man, I want to see Dylan.
Right. We'll watch it just because
I
it's on.
actually, if I have to stream it, I will not watch it. Like, just keeping it a buck. So,
Yeah, if I'm home around that time, yeah, I'll watch it just because it's
what the
boxing.
fuck?
What the fuck? Damn it.
Yo, so
Say
who
that,
is
nigga.
involved in a high-speed chase right now?
I think that
Of course.
Sound like a kidnapping.
Matt, I just got off the bus.
How fast was the bus?
Bring you that New York flavor in your ear.
So, Leon, is the public transportation in LA like it is in New York City, where you might get shot?
Nah, you good. Especially when you drive, especially if you traveling during the day. I mean, everybody's in it, so I mean, you straight. I mean, you got fuckery awaits anywhere you go, right? But I mean, I wouldn't even think about that shit like that, you know?
I mean, Smoke, I don't think you're going on Fruitvale Station, are you? I mean, you
Nah,
good.
I was just making a joke.
But you don't want to get lost out there either.
But yeah, so literally, for now that you know, I didn't even know that Dylan White and Joseph Parker would fight. And it's kind of like, why?
Yeah, I
What
mean,
channel is it?
Stream TV. VIP
yeah, I mean, in
boxing.
England, I mean, I'm pretty sure White is not going to be put on HBO again, even though he did have a KO of the Year candidate. Yeah, they're not going to show him.
Man, I don't even know why he's in the ranking to fight Dylan White. I mean, yeah, especially now at Wembley, they're talking about if he beats him, that he can fight Anthony Joshua in Wembley. Man, Anthony Joshua already knocked this dude out in 7 rounds
Right.
already. Like, why would we want to see a rematch of that?
Because Joshua, he has the belts now. That's the, you know, I mean, that's what it is. When you're the man at heavyweight, everyone wants you. You know what I'm saying? Pause.
But you already got him and you lost.
Yeah.
So I feel like, why would you give him a rematch? Oh, because he hurt
Right.
in 1 round? Like what is this shit nowadays where you could like
Right.
hurting somebody in 1 round gets you a rematch? Oh, I hurt you in that round for 30 seconds, so I get a rematch. Nah, fuck out of
I actually think it's because Eddie
Exactly.
is protecting the fuck out of AJ, but that's just my opinion.
Yeah, man.
here.
Like,
Protecting him from who? Like, it's past the protection game. Like, nah, you can't be
He's in
protecting
witness
nobody.
protection program.
Not-
man.
That man Tyson Fury said if you won't fight a man for $40 or $50 million, you won't fight him for nothing.
I mean, Tyson Fury was
Sure.
fitting illness.
Tyson is also a fat cokehead.
Yeah, I was just gonna
I mean,
He like, nigga, I'll take that $40 million a second and spit it on a big ass rock.
that would have to be a very big rock. But, heck, I mean, 40, 50 million dollars for a fight? You turn that down? Question mark?
I'm not watching that man's pockets.
I am not either. I'm talking philosophically.
I'm just saying, 40 to 50, like, You can't turn that down.
He just
I don't
looking
know.
at how many bums, and not that Povetkin's a bum, but he just looking at how much filler can he make in order to compensate for that 30 million. Well, shit, it only will take me 2 or 3 fights. I don't know. I look at it.
Yeah.
He like shit. I could rip that by fighting filler.
Right, so he is actually, ironically, someone mentioned Drake earlier, and I tried to listen to Drake the other day, and all his songs are filler. So comparing Drake and Anthony Joshua is like fill my career up with filler, have a dope song like once, will be good.
That's crazy. That's a good metaphor. That's a
Like
good
having
metaphor,
one
though.
good ingredient on the sandwich. What New said the other day is half
Yeah,
Yeah, half good.
put bacon on
That
that
was a
bitch.
Cassidy.
I apologize, no swine,
Yeah.
but
No, man. Anthony Joshua. I don't even want to get on it, but I've never heard of. I mean, I know what
you
East.
know how we joke around
Like, well, you don't.
like yo, you ain't
But
from Harlem because of that Dame Dash interview. Like Anthony Joshua really ain't from Harlem, like for real, for real. Like he ain't trying to fight no one
I mean,
that's a threat.
no, I just feel like I feel like he. I just feel like they're just trying to milk their run for as much as they can, for they have to fight him, or it's too much, too late. And at the end of the day, I feel like as boxing fans, it's our fault that they're not fighting. Because if we moved on from the fight, then it wouldn't be relevance to it anymore, and then it would just go away. But because they know that we're just gonna still be waiting for the fight, Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua to actually fight. Anthony Joshua and Eddie Hearn can keep on milking Anthony Joshua train for as long as it lasts until you have to fight Deontay Wilder or nothing's left. I
Either
think
that or the other loses their belts. What the fuck is that?
sound like a hardcore match.
Sorry, that's me. Getting home, getting into the elevator.
Man, we need to sample some of these sounds that P be making in the background, man.
Right? Make some beats out of them or something. But yo,
Everything about
so we all picked Mikey earlier in the evening. So do y'all have a scenario? Um, News has listed it. Do y'all have a scenario where you can see Robert Easter winning?
yeah, he outbox. Yeah, he keeps Mikey on the outside. Keeps Mikey on the outside and keeps Mikey confused by hitting him with the right hand and actually wobbling Mikey. Like
Yeah,
I could see Robert Easter actually hurting Mikey Garcia and keeping him outside, and that's how he was winning the fight.
I can definitely see him. So
I think that's the key right there. Is he has to hurt him, and hopefully, and for him to win, hopefully hurt him early. Because like I said, I don't see him outboxing Mikey over 12. I mean, I know he might go in with game plan, right? But sometimes you revert to what you would know, right? So he might have that game plan to box on the outside 1 to 3 rounds. But how about after that? How about after Mikey make his adjustment? Is he gonna make adjustment for adjustment? I don't think he's there with Mikey.
I think
No, and that's what Kevin Kennedy
if
kick in. Yep.
Easter can kind of spam the 1-2 from distance, honestly, that would be my game plan if I was just trying.
Yeah,
Like,
told you, I'd turn him into Robert Klitschko. Like clinch on the inside, 1-2 from the outside. We about to win this easy and boring and easy.
well, he ain't Klitschko. Well, to be determined, but
And against Garcia, he looks like it with that type
so
of
the thing is
advantage.
that the way that Mikey moves, he can move inside or outside of the reach, and he'd be able to get to Easter regardless, in my opinion. But I can see Easter, if he steadily pumps the jab, being able to create like a space where he could load up on right hand and knock Mikey down or severely wobble him. And if he does that, I think he can win. But that's just
it is possible Easter can, use his advantages and knock him out. I do see a scenario, excuse me, in that happening. But like I said, it's all if whether that Mikey can either can take the shot or not, or Robert can actually fight discipline. And if he could do this, if those two things happen, then I can see Easter winning. Now, Easter winning a decision, that I excuse me, I don't really see. I see it as less likely than him actually KOing. Yeah, I just don't see that.
I can definitely see Easter putting Mikey on his ass, because Mikey's been on his ass before to lighter punchers, like Rocky Martinez.
Yeah, that was the fight. But I agree with you. Yeah, so in terms of Mikey Garcia, Robert Easter, which is coming up this Saturday, July 28th, on the Ring Gang Roundtable, we all have Mikey Garcia winning. I have it by KO. Everyone else has a decision, correct?
Correct.
Yep.
So
Correct,
we
yep.
all got a decision on that. I would say that we're pretty underwhelmed by the undercard. Yeah,
Very.
that shit is mad disappointing. And well, so your boy Smoke and your boy Leon are gonna be at the Mikey Garcia Robert Easter fight. Holla at us if you're in or around Section 103. We'd love to chat with our fans. This has been another wonderful, amazing episode of Ring Gang Radio. This is your boy Smoke signing out. One. Y'all good?
Yep, we're good.
Yeah.
Salute. All right, I'm about to go head to bed, man. I got early.
Alright, y'all. One.
All right, y'all.